Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a princess named Aurora. She was kind and beautiful, and everyone loved her. But on the day she was born, a wicked fairy named Maleficent cast a terrible curse on her. "You will prick your finger on a spindle on your 16th birthday and fall into a deep sleep," Maleficent said. "Only true love's kiss can wake you." The king and queen were very worried. They ordered every spinning wheel in the kingdom to be destroyed. But on Aurora's 16th birthday, the curse happened just as Maleficent said. Aurora found an old spinning wheel hidden in the castle. She was curious and reached out to touch it. As soon as she pricked her finger, she fell into a deep sleep, and so did everyone else in the kingdom. But that's not the end of the story. Aurora didn't stay asleep for long. Inside her dream, she woke up. She found herself in a magical world, full of strange things. The trees were tall, the sky was purple, and everything sparkled like it was made of stars. Aurora realized that this was part of the curse, but she wasn't going to wait for a prince to save her. She decided to break the curse herself. She started to walk through the enchanted forest, seeing many magical creatures along the way. There were talking birds with rainbow feathers, flowers that glowed like little lanterns, and streams that sang as they flowed. Aurora was amazed, but she knew she had to keep going if she wanted to escape the curse. Soon, she came to a dark and twisted castle. It looked scary, but Aurora knew she had to go inside. When she entered, she found a room full of mirrors. Each mirror showed a different version of her. One happy, one sad, one angry, and one confused. No matter which way she turned, she saw herself in a different way, and it made her feel lost. Then Aurora had an idea. She closed her eyes and stopped looking at the mirrors. Instead of using her eyes, she let her heart guide her. Slowly, she walked forward, trusting herself, and before she knew it, she was out of the room and away from the mirrors. Next, Aurora entered a hall full of spinning wheels. There were hundreds of them, all spinning and buzzing, trying to pull her in. But this time, she wasn't afraid. Aurora walked past the spinning wheels, ignoring them. She knew that fear couldn't control her anymore. As she walked, the spinning wheels disappeared one by one until they were all gone. At the end of the hall, there was a big door. Aurora opened it and stepped into a grand chamber. There, sitting on a throne, was Maleficent. But Maleficent didn't look powerful or scary anymore. She looked tired and lonely. "You can't break my curse," Maleficent said with a sneer. "No prince is coming for you, princess." Aurora smiled. "I don't need a prince to save me," she said calmly. "I can break this curse myself." As soon as Aurora spoke, the room began to shake. The shadows that surrounded Maleficent started to disappear, and Maleficent herself vanished in a puff of smoke. In her place, a bright light appeared, shining brightly in the middle of the room. Aurora walked toward the light and touched it. In an instant, the dream world began to fade away, and Aurora opened her eyes. She was back in her castle, awake and free. The curse was broken, and everyone in the kingdom woke up too. The king and queen rushed to Aurora, overjoyed that their daughter was safe. Even the prince, who had come to save her with a kiss, was surprised to find that she was already awake. Aurora smiled at the prince and said, "Thank you, but I've already saved myself." From that day on, Aurora ruled her kingdom with wisdom and bravery. She knew that she didn't need anyone to rescue her, because she was strong enough to save herself.